Hello everyone, this is Val and this is day 13 of the 30-day forward testing strategy for binary options. We've had 12 days of success, and as a recap, we're going to be trading the Euro USD pair on a 30-second time frame using the trend martingale strategy, and the progression is 1, 2, 4, 9, 19, 41, 89, 192, 415, and 898. The reason why we're trading the Euro USD is because it offers the highest percentage, as you can see, is 87% compared to the other pairs, which range from 80% all the way down to 50% for the Norwegian kroner. So that's one of the reasons. The next reason is because the Euro USD is a very liquid pair and it trends very well. We don't want zigzag action up and down, and that's not going to make your martingale strategy work. We want something that trends constantly upwards or downwards. The trending does not happen very well during the Tokyo session. So do avoid the Tokyo session. Only trade during the US and London session, and trade 1 hour before the market opens and all the way till the market closes. Try to avoid the lunch hour on the Eastern time zone if it's possible. Lunchtime is probably from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's my estimate. And during this time, the market really is very flat. So your trend strategy will not work there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now, we do see that first call, obviously, the first position we're going to take is based on a judgment. And right now, it seems like it's going down. So I'm going to go ahead and place my first position on the $1 put. And as soon as I do that, I do see the open trade appear on my left-hand side. And depending on whether this is a win or a loss, then we'll decide on what to do for the next position. If it's a win, we're going to keep with the same trade size of $1. If it's a loss, we're going to double up based on a progression. All right, so it looks like it went down and then it went back up. So we'll go ahead and take our next position, which will be a call, which will be on the opposite direction because we lost on the put. So we're going to be trading for 20 minutes today, as like in every day for the last 12 days. We started at 9:05:19, so we're going to go ahead and stop trading at 9:25. We'll continue beyond 9:25 if we are in the middle of a trade and have not won on our progression. So this is a loss again, so we're going to go ahead and go for the put. Remember, always wait for the position to close before reopening the next position. And make sure that you keep your fingers ready for the next trade because of the volatility. If you don't do that, your execution might not be good, and then the trend strategy which is supposed to work might not work because of bad execution. So you got to just be focused and just go with our strategy. So far, the biggest bet that we ever placed was $415, but that was also due to an error on my part because what happened was at the $41 level, it was actually a push situation, but I thought we were going for a loss, so I went for 80. Went ahead and went to the next progression, which was my mistake. Just stayed at the same trade size of 41 in the same direction. So the results would have been
completely different because of that mistake that I made. We would not have gone to 415. We would have probably, won on the next progression. Although we took a small loss because of the push in the earlier position. Remember, for a push, we always lose 13%. Okay, we got a string of losses. If you notice, starting with the $1 put, we lost on the call, we lost on the put again, we lost on the call, we lost on the put. Now we're going on a call. Now let's see if this is going to give us a victory or not, or a success. And it looks like we have a success, but we cannot be sure till the position closes. So let's go ahead and confirm the win, which we did, and then drop down to the $1 trade size because we did eventually win at the 1, 2, 4, 9, 19, 41, the sixth progression. Okay, looks like the trend is going up right now, so we'll just keep with the trend because the trend is your friend. That word is not out of fashion. The trend is your friend, and that has, I would say, majority of the times worked in my favor, as well as in other scenarios where other traders have also achieved success using the trend strategy. Alright, so it looks like that's going to be a loss. So we're going to go with the trend, which is down. You notice in this chart right here, we do have a resistance right there and drop back all the way down. So notice that's the low for the time frame, which is possibly the support. And I think we have a win, so we're going to go for a put of $1. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to go in the opposite direction with a $2 call. And we're going to go for a $4 put if this ends up in a loss. Right. Like it's a push, now it's a loss. It's a push again. It's a loss, now it's a win. You can just see that how volatile the market is, going up and down because there are buyers and sellers. I would say buyers and short sellers trying to push the market up and down. So with the currency, I mean, you have the Euro USD. So if the Euro increases in price, then the USD decreases in price. And if the Euro decreases in price, the USD increases in price. We have a win over here. Not confirmed yet till it closes. And we do. Okay, it's going to be a loss, so we're going to go for a $12 call right now. Okay, we're going to go for $4 put. Okay, that's going to be a loss, so we're going to go for $19 puts. Okay, finally, it looks like it's a win, and there's a drastic down spike from our execution price, so it looks like this will hold. Okay, I'm going for a $1 put right now. Alright, so we started at approximately $9.05, so we got to go to $9.25, and right now it's about $9.17. So let's go ahead and keep our fingers ready for the next trade, which will probably be a call, because this looks like this is going to be a loss, but we have to wait till and confirm that before we open our next position, to avoid any errors and having to adjust our trade like we did last time. Okay, looks like that's that's a win. And okay, looks like that's going to be a loss. Let's keep our fingers ready. Yeah, it's actually a gain. Okay. That's a gain. So we go ahead and we look right here. We've got wins on the call. 1, 2, 3, and we're going for a fourth win. Okay, so win again. Finally, you can see resistance right here. Can go beyond this point, and it turned around. So right now we're going for a put. Okay, that seems like that's a loss. More or less 95% confirmed that it's going to be a loss. Okay. Alright, how much time do we have? We started at 9:05, 9:25. So 4 more minutes to go. And let's see where this takes us. It seems like this is going to be a first push situation. It holds. So we go in the same direction. We absorb the loss. Actually, this is actually a push. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a loss. So we actually absorb the 30% loss and do not increase the trade size. See, that's very important. We don't want to increase our risk unnecessarily. We'll go ahead and just absorb the 30% loss on the push and bet in the same direction with the same trade size. That's a very important point to note. Okay, looks like this might be a win. It's a sliver above, a sliver below the executed price. That's the beauty. It doesn't matter whether it's 0.1 pips or 10 pips move below the execution price. A win is a win. So that gives us some advantage in trading binary options. like that is going to be a win for us. So we're going to go in the same direction of the call, and we have 2 more minutes to trade. Provided in the 2 minutes we do end up with a win. If we are in our 8th progression and we still don't have a win, we're going to keep on going till we win. Right, it's coming up another win, or it might be a loss, it depends. Let's see. Alright, here's a win. The push, we still keep on going till we get a win. So we don't stop at the push. Right, it's 9:24 and 35 seconds, and we are going with another call because earlier was the push. The push we always bet in with the same trade size in the same direction. We just absorb the loss. Very important point. Regardless of which progression you are, because we don't want to exponentially increase our risk. Obviously, with a $1 wager, it doesn't make a difference. You just lose 13 cents. But at, say, a $415 level, we are down like about 40-something bucks. Okay, so that is a win, and it's 9:25 exactly in some seconds. So this day 13 is a success. I think we started with around 1105, I believe. So we're up to about 17 bucks, which is slightly above our target of 15 bucks for the 20 minutes. So day 13 is a success. We did have to use progressions up to the 6th level. So we went up to the $41 trade size, as you notice right here, before we got our win. So that was the highest trade size that we ever got. As you see, I am stopping today, and I'm going to start tomorrow. So what you see is what you get. I'm not manipulating anything, and the closing balance today will be the beginning balance for tomorrow. So you know that there's no manipulation, and I'm just using the demo balance to trade to show you that this strategy does work. Alright, so I will see you guys for day 14 tomorrow. Alright, bye.